What's up? Oh, this is very intimate, guys. This is very intimate. Hola Corazones. This is very intimate. So you know I've been having a little lighting problems as of late because it's nighttime at 2 o'clock. So I was gonna say playing make-believe. No, we are making do with what we have. So I just have one light on my kitchen light. And this is very intimate. I feel like you can see my pores. This is terrible lighting. I put blush on like 500 times and I don't know if I look like a clown or if you can't see it at all. So let me know if this is all right with you guys, if you like this non-background. And if you don't, you know, I will probably be back here again anyway because, well, I can see where I can, different places in my house, but if there's no sunlight, then this is probably where we'll be. This is my work desk. You can't see it. It's a bloody mess. A mess. And I was going to clean it before we got started, but no. So, you can't see it though. So yes, we're at my work desk and I have 10, 11 perfumes in front of me. Now this is going to be a super fun video because I love coming across these perfumes that to me are not necessarily unisex. Like, and what I mean by unisex is like, oh yes, a man or a woman could wear them, and then when they wear them, they lean towards that gender. So like if a perfume is unisex, but maybe it's a little so I mean, like if it's unisex and a man wears it, it's like fitting towards that man, or like it's unisex and a woman wears it, it's fitting towards that woman. Like that woman, I want to say like that woman embodies that scent. That woman kind of embodies that scent, or you'd be like, oh yes, a woman would wear this. These perfumes that I picked from my collection are ones that I feel are completely androgynous, like totally non-binary, no gender. Doesn't lean masculine, doesn't lean feminine. To me, these are completely androgynous. Like when you smell them, you don't get a category at all. You don't get like any sort of gender, any sort of cologne-like smell, any sort of sweet, I don't know why I did that for sweet, but any sort of sweet like smell that would lean more feminine. But so these are completely like you smell them and they just smell beautiful and like a scent, like a flat out gorgeous scent with no gender leaning any which way whatsoever. And you know, this is, of all the movements we've had throughout the years recently, this is one of my favorite movements, is the non-binary androgynous movement that we see with, especially with a lot of Gen Zs. I'm a millennial myself, but even us millennials, you know, I feel like we've really embraced and pushed forward this movement of non-binary, non-gender, because and I love it, and I love it so much because we cannot be put into a category, you know. I hate the idea of fitting in a box, especially a gender box. Like I myself, I'm very feminine. I feel I'm very girly. I love girly things. I love a feminine lifestyle. But I feel I have a lot of masculine tendencies towards me, like the way I look, even like my bone structure. And okay, one of the most debilitating things growing up, it has been one of my biggest insecurities, but now it's like, F it, whatever. I used to always try and hide this, and it used to tear me apart when I would see it in pictures, but I have what you would call a little Adam's apple. It's been there my whole life. I've had it. Why? Who knows? But you know, even my features can be a little masculine sometimes, depending on, you know, maybe my makeup today looks a little more masculine, depending on what I do. But my personality, my interests, the way I embrace myself. You know, I have a lot of masculine tendencies, so I never felt right fitting in a feminine box. You know, I think all of us are so different. We have so many different aspects to our personalities and our interests and the way we look, the way we carry ourselves. So I love the non-binary movement. I think it's so important, and we need to, and whatever we identify with, he, she, him, whatever, it's, nobody should tell you what gender you should feel like, or like if you should lean one way or the other, because I know for myself and my life, I may be split down the middle between the two. And you know, this doesn't just have to do with the LGBT community, if you're gay or not. It's completely up to each own individual's personality, not just their sexual preference. So I love these perfumes. And you know what? I'm gonna make this a tag video. I've never made a tag video before, but oh my God, my mic's not on. I hope you can hear me because I am putting this in. Okay, my mic's on now. I really hope you heard all what I had to preach. If not, I'll probably do a voiceover. So I hope you heard all that. So I don't have them in any particular order, but I think my first three are gonna be a top three. And my first one, I actually wanted to do a solo video for, but I wanted to do this video first, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna add this. Because this was the, well actually, this is one of the most beautiful androgynous scents, and it's newer to my collection, so, but I wanted to save that at number one, and I will add my first impressions clip to it because it was a blind buy. So the first one we will talk about is another, I think I talked about it first in my last video for Thanksgiving, but this Vanille 44 by Le Labo is to me a completely androgynous scent. I don't find it leaning feminine or masculine. Like I said, it's a very flat vanilla. It's not sticky, it's not sweet, it's not syrupy, it's not potent. It's very beautifully like laid ground, flat, full of spices. That's how I would describe the scent. It's from their city exclusives, and it's the Paris perfume that they released for their city exclusives. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see the title. It's absolutely stunning. And yes, I feel like it is just a scent, just like for all of these. It is just a beautiful fragrance that does not lean one way or another. Anybody could wear it and you're just like, it's not like, oh, my man wears this or my woman wears this. It's just a beautiful scent. Okay, so I'm not gonna rank these, but I think they will, no, shut up. No, I cannot organize myself, okay? My next one is Fleur de Pour, with the bow. Ay, ay, ay. Hot diggity. Ooh, my allergies. Fleur de Pour with a bow by Diptyque is completely androgynous. I'm going to say that for all of them. Yes, this is a completely non-binary scent. Could be a he or a she, him, her. It's so stunning. It's the most perfect musk, like pure musk, pure rainy musk that I've ever smelled. This is a powdery musk, beautiful musk, like a rainy, smoggy, I think, like if you picture smog outside, but like this really fresh, clean, rainy breeze hitting you. It's a little aldehydic, and like just a tiny bit spicy, but it's really toned down by the musks. This is such an artistically beautiful, beautiful scent that is completely non-binary. I feel like a lot of these are like hipster type scents too. I'm a total hipster. One of the loves of my life for perfumes is Gypsy Water. This is another one I feel like is me in a bottle. And it's such a beautiful non-binary scent. It's just clean, woody, fresh with a hint of lemon. I absolutely adore Byredo's bottles. Look at this. Look at this. And it's like, I feel like it's difficult to make a beautiful minimalistic, even though you might think it's plain. It's not. It's very crafty and gorgeous. I love these bottles. And yeah, Gypsy Water is another one that's completely gorgeous and non-gender leaning. And this is, you know, all of these are total signature scents. This is one of my signature scents. I have two in here. And one contender coming up because I'm obsessed with it. Another one, a stronger one that I'll mention right now, I also talked about it on Thanksgiving, I think. Hi, Toothless. So this is a stronger, very spicy scent, but it's a completely beautiful, flat out scent. Non-feminine, non-masculine. You smell this on someone, you're just like, you as a person, you smell incredible. Very spicy. Vanilla, amber, spicy scent. That's very strong and powerful. And this is like if you want to be androgynous and like this is your nighttime, well, you can wear this at any time, but this is a perfect nighttime going out scent. If you're looking for like this style of perfume and you want to go party or go on a date, but like a really hot date. Oh, did I tell you? Tiger by her side. Tiger by her side. Sana Jardine. It's a beautiful, beautiful scent. So what to me smells like a really gourmand leaning sort of perfume is this gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful scent by Fragile called Blondine. To me, I always think Blondine is like a croissant dressed with a leather jacket. That's what it smells like to me. It's such a beautifully blended suede buttery scent. It's definitely a gorgeous, delectable signature scent for anybody non-binary or that. This is completely genderless and just such a beautiful aroma. It's Blondine by Fragile. They say it smells like tonic, but I guess that's what I get in the like buttery croissant sort of scent. But super leather, but super like suede, smooth, creamy. Yes, creamy, like floral, like buttery leather. This is truly one of a kind. Blondine. This is Gris Dior is definitely one I've had to work with because at first it's like kind of weird. I'm looking for the notes because you know my brain, you know me, come up with some random descriptions. So yes, so this one takes you on a little ride. Like at first I knew I didn't fall in love with it at first, but I knew it was one that I had to, you know, there's some that you, like, samples just don't do them justice. You see? And again, look at how beautiful this little bottle is. This is one I definitely want to get a bigger bottle of because it's artistic. You know, all of these are completely art pieces, I feel. Yeah, all of them are just like so, Toothless is going crazy. So artistic, and I feel like there's so much character and passion, and just like looking at a beautiful painting. I feel like all these perfumes are like that. So Gris Dior is so interesting. It's like watery flowers in a little bit of like oak. Am I right? Citrus, mossy, earthy, flowery, watery. It's so like, you smell this and you're like, oh my God, this is incredible. This is like a fresh shower in moss outside with just aromatic, clean soap with mossy, just oaks and the forest all around you. This is just perfection. I really love Gris Dior, and it's completely non-gender based. It's so stunning. If you haven't tried it, I think you should definitely go try it. And I'm so glad they have these little bottles now, you know, they're like $100. And I've worn it quite a few times and just made a tiny little dent. And sticking with like a fresh outdoor sort of feel, this is another one of my signature scents. This is absolutely, completely androgynous, and it's one that just, I mean, I obviously picked these because they all mean the same. They don't lean one way or the other, but you know, this Scentile 33 to me is just so beautiful. But it's not beautiful, you know, like I feel like beautiful, also the word has a gender connotation, but this is just to me, I love Scentile 33. I think it's the most different kind of sandalwood, fresh, non-binary sandalwood that apparently has a leather touch to it that I kind of get. Very woody, very fresh. Some people say it has a pickle note. I kind of can see where you get that, but it's such a gorgeous scent that is completely, to me, it's completely indescribable. I adore Scentile 33. I fell in love with it from the moment I smelled it. To me, it's just perfection. It's one of my signature scents, and it's like the epitome of androgynous scents. All of these are, but you know, this is just my love. I love Scentile 33. One I will mention that I do not have a full bottle of is another 13. I've had hundreds of these little packets, and the only reason I won't buy another 13 is because I already have 2 Le Lobos, and you know, they're like notorious for telling you they expire. So it kind of is like a little nerve-wracking to have many Le Lobos. I don't know any of my perfumes could expire, but I guess these are so naturally made that kind of makes me nervous because it takes me a while. Toothless, I swear. It takes me a while to go through a bottle of perfume. So this has been on my wish list for so long, and I've been sampling and sampling and sampling. I absolutely love another 13. Just adore the scent. It's one of the cleanest, freshest scents I've ever smelled, that totally puts you in such a good mood because you feel in yourself, you feel clean, but you also feel sexy. So good. Another 13. And again, this is a must wear. You cannot just sample this. You have to wear this. I'm sorry guys, Toothless is going nuts over here. This place is like, you know, he's made a maze. It's like relay race around this place. Musky, fresh, sexy, very sexy. Just, this is like complete pick-me-up. And I think this was a city exclusive for where? I don't remember. But, and then they put it into the collection, so thank God. Okay, I have two more before I get to my number one. So I will talk about this one that, you know, that I just got, Scentile Blush. I am falling so head over heels with Scentile Blush. You have no idea. And I know, like, you could say, some people, like, when I first smelled it, you could say it smells a little masculine, but, you know, I think that's wrong. I think I said that, and, you know, no. This is totally non-binary, and I think the reason why I said that before is because I had never had, like, this kind of scent before in my fragrances, especially my sandalwood fragrances. Toothless on the kitchen counters. This is so fresh and amazing. This is so like very, very, very lightly spicy sandalwood fresh scent that is just so, oh my God, it's drop you to your knees. Absolutely divine. It's making me, like, this is one that I've definitely had to work with. It's making me fall in love with it every single time I wear it. It's just such a stunning experience of a scent. Wow. Completely androgynous. I don't think it leans one way or the other, and I think it's so, so stunning. This is sophistication, androgynous meets freshness. Oh, every time I wear this, I just fall more and more head over heels. Wow, guys. Now, if you want to get to like one that does something to me, I mean, they all do something, especially Scentile 33, but this one does things to me. This was a love at first sniff. This is Boy by Chanel. And of course, how appropriate, because Chanel, I love Chanel. I did a report on her when I was in high school and I was in fashion class because I thought she was so powerful and so independent of what everyone thought, and just she owned her independence. I love Chanel. I love Chanel as a woman, and this, you know, she always wore masculine, for the time, like masculine clothes. And this is just, have I said the epitome of androgynous already? Probably, but Boy by Chanel is one of the most androgynous scents that I have. It was a love at first sniff. Citrus, fresh, totally fresh, little powdery, musky, hint of lavender, very lightly aldehydic, powdery, aromatic. It's one of a kind. I absolutely adore Boy by Chanel. It does things to my heart. And I really think you should go try it. And look at this bottle. Love, 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 love. Boy by Chanel. Oh my God. I love you. So before I move on to the one I was going to make a whole video about, I'm gonna insert my first impressions of this because I was so excited to receive this in the mail. So I've been wanting to make this video for a long time. I was thinking about getting this fragrance for so long, and then I saw a video, one of those compiled videos that Curly Scents makes. I don't know if it was hers or somebody else's, but it was a compiled video on the most complimented scents, I think. And one of the girls on there, I'll link her info below. I have to rewatch that video because I don't remember who she was. One of the girls on there said that this was her most complimented scent. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, I have to get this. I'd been watching Sebastian, the perfume guy's videos on this fragrance. I think I saw Scented Memories also, who are both male. And I heard who else talk about this, but she talked about it as one of her most complimented fragrances in that compiled Frag-com video. So after that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it. So I got it, and then it took like a month for it to get here from Europe. And then as soon as I get it, they have it at Lucky Scent. And I'm like, oh my God, whatever. Just ordered it from Lucky Scent and gotten a sample. But you know what? This was an experience. I'm glad I did it. And then I've been wearing it for about a month, I think now. I've been wearing it and testing it for a month because it was a shocker. It was a real shocker when I first sprayed it. So I'll insert my first impressions and then tell you what the scent is like. Oh my God, my battery is dying when I get to the most important part of this video. So I will just let you guys know that Iris Malikan by Maison Crivelli is one of the most stunning scents I've ever smelled. And yes, it like the first initial spray is a little masculine, and then it settles down to a delicious chocolate. I've never smelled anything like that before. The most amazing gourmand chocolate that you don't want to eat. It's like really, really fancy. You paid a lot of money for it. It smells and looks amazing, but it's not necessarily like you want to take a chunk out of it, you know? This is such a, it's like you seriously don't know what gender this is because it's a complete perfect mixture of kind of a masculine opening and settling down to a very like just interesting feminine type of scent. This leaves it's an intoxicating trail. It's again like an art piece to the maximum. This is totally androgynous. It's completely an art piece in my perfume collection. I'm so happy that it turned out well because like I said, I blind bought it and I couldn't be happier. This is the most sophisticated androgynous that's very sexy and very mysterious type of scent. So I'm just in love. Very specific wear though, like I can't just put this on. It's a very specific wear and I'm so excited to test it out on a night out. If you guys haven't tried this, you must try a sample, but do not blind buy. I don't think worked out for me, but I would not blind buy this because it's something so different and so stunning. So Iris Malikan, that's my number one. That's my number one for this wonderfully androgynous lineup of perfumes. Aquí los dejo, amores. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked them. And yes, I want to make a tag out of this. So what is yours? What are your androgynous perfumes? I want to tag everybody. I want to tag Perfumeness, Christine, Emmy. Please show me Perfume Guy, you guys. Let him know to watch this video. And he's got a wonderful collection. So I really want to know what his picks would be. My gosh. I want to know all of you. Noelle, I'm trying to hurry because my battery's gonna die, but I'm gonna tag you all in the description box. I really want to make a tag video about this because this is a wonderful movement that we have, and I want to know in your collection which ones you feel are the most non-binary perfumes that you have, and share them with me because I will probably buy them. Los amo, los amo. Muah.